Wagwan people, wagwan. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is, wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to another Sports Frenzzyy show. Welcome to another podcast, another episode. And happy Friday to you guys. I'm just going to steal Mr. Voice natural starting because this man normally say happy Saturday, happy with this, happy that. So happy Friday to you guys. But as I can see, why me look weird, bad man. This I fall like fresh cut because Eric Ten Hag get confirmed for United with a the ballad style, but ballad one in a fit me at all, so I just go a low year cut, but I look weird man. But I guess you guys can tolerate it. So voice, walk on.
You see, Fabi Frano, when I talk about Liverpool, boss, we don't know where you jump up in the comment section, boy. Why we waiting now? When I talk about that game, boss, that game done already. But we're there, man. Big up
Alright.
everybody.
Mr. Statsman, walk on.
We there, brother. You see what I go on with the Ten Hag thing. You see, I try, really. But it's tough, man. That's the word, man. We there, man.
Come on, Michelle. Michelle, you're blind man if you say this look good. Michelle, don't do that, man. And good night, era. Big up yourself, Fabi Frano, and big up to everybody that's tuning in. So, as you can see, we're here on a Friday, and from you see us on a Friday, you know that it's an EPL week, and we're going to talk about it. We have it all for you. And Pepe Paul, big up, because I know that you're going to be here. Season is coming to a close, so now is the time for you to win some money. Now is the money time. Because after this, you know, say not seeing football for now. So, what better way to start it off than first, we're going to start off with what has transpired so far, and we know that one, Eric Ten Hag will be the new manager of Manchester United come the end of the season. We take over reigns, I believe, in June. So, Jason, as a Manchester United fan, because I don't want to start with the man that is coming back from his loneliness, so I'm going to start with you. So, how do you feel as a United fan with the confirmation that Ten Hag has signed for the club, and how optimistic are you in regards to this signing of him? Because I heard fans saying that United is going to need at least 50 hag to actually do good. They said that 1, 10, 20, 30, 40 hag can do it good. A 50 hag we need to get back this club where it's supposed to be. So what say you?
Boy, for me, it was really the confirmation that I needed to kind of renew my membership with Manchester United because there's really no other way this club could have gone in terms of appointment. Much more happier that it didn't happen to be Pochettino. It's the manager that most United fans want. So, I mean, more than elated with how things have transpired. I followed his career since he came to Ajax. I've done research prior, and of course, the testimonials to describe him are I mean, supersedes. They just run out of superlatives really to really describe him. So I'm more than happy. And as you can see by my name, clear and seal. I mean, there are lots of United players that, as a result of his confirmation, now will be shipped out. So that is one of the bigger things that I'm looking forward to most this coming summer.
You mute, boss. You mute, boss. You mute.
Oh yeah, sorry. Terry saying that Ten Hag appointment, new haircut. Yeah, man, I was going to hold the Ten Hag haircut, but couldn't go that route, the brother. Can't manage it. I'll leave that one to Vincent. Vincent will take the honors for me. And as you can see, Jason. So the people on Facebook, just jump over to the YouTube channel, man. And as you can see, the producers put the YouTube link in the comment section. So let's jump over for the people on Facebook. Finally, the Facebook is back up and back again. So voice, I saw a friend asking you a question. He's saying that, so Kims, how much years you plan to give Ten Hag?
So before that, Michelle, I missed you too, Michelle. You know, say if I missed the show, I must something there. I'm stuck in the traffic and all kind of madness. By the time I reach home, show done long time. But I'm back again. But Frano, listen, for Ten Hag, again, I like the moves that he's making so far. You know, the man, you know, based on his reputation, you know, based on Mr. Press Conference is saying about him and the amount of players that I hear, you know, is leaving. Very, very good news. Showing that he's a good communicator, no nonsense kind of guy. Obviously, very tactical, knows the game of football, have great relationship with players who want to play football, not those beavers, not those ones who just want to make a bunch of money, and all those kind of stuff. So, I'm really happy for that. But one thing I must give, switch gears really quickly. One thing I must give Ralph credit for. I don't know what happened today. The man was on a tear today. The man was tearing up everybody, and the man basically saying he's been at the club for 5.5 months, and he have realized so much dysfunction in Manchester United. He's wondering how comes other managers who have been there for years have never seen this kind of dysfunction, this kind of inept players, the type of attitude of these players. These are not championship players. And I'm not talking about the skill on the pitch, but the mentality of these players, the drive, the character of these players, not championship players. Paul Pogba, one of my favorite players, he has to go. Has to go right through the door. You know, just haven't been good enough for Manchester United. And Ralph said it. How is it that this man can just injure every second? Not taking care of his body, not doing what he needs to do in order to be available for the team. He can go PSG, he can go Real Madrid, fantastic player. But for a club that needs to get back up top, Paul Pogba is not the person. That man and Matic got to go. All man like Phil Jones and them man, they got to go. Eric Bailly got to go. All of them man, they out. So we have a new coach coming in, fresh, clean slate, bring in all your players, bring in your staff, no Darren Fletcher, none of them man there in the box. No, sir. We want some nice football heads who are serious about the club, bringing back the club to higher heights. Only thing I wish Ten Hag could probably contact Ole, see if he can get him on the staff. Because, hey, Ole brought back the Manchester United culture. We can't hide that. But apart from that, very exciting times coming up.
Yeah, you're the greatest, man. And I'm glad you brought up what Ralph said because he outlined something constructive that I don't think a lot of people has actually gotten grips to. So he said, they asked him a question. They said, Ralph Rangnick and Man United future. And this is what he said. In medicine, you would say that this is an operation of the open heart. This is something that not just one single person can do. In all areas, you have to have top people and they have to work together. And that is facts. That's how a good football club is run. If you don't have all those things in place, then you know that you're going to fail literally. So he made some brilliant points during the press conference, as I said today, and as you call him, Mr. Press Conference. So Mr. Press Conference was at his utmost best today. Never means any word, and just like he said against Liverpool, Paul Pogba was at fault for that goal. My youth, you're injured, go and go laid up on the ground. The referees say, yes, you're laid on. So you have to halt the play. Man decides I'm going to trap down the referee. If you show the referee, say, yes, I'm injured. They didn't all of that. So as I said, the man came out today and wheeled the axe a lot. And all I wanted him to do was, I never wanted him to say more than likely Pogba will go. I wanted him to say Pogba will go. That is what I wanted him to say. And as you said, a lot of these toxic players need to leave the club in order for this club to get back to where it was. But I see a lot of rival fans in the comment section saying that Ten Hag will fail and all of that. And here's Frano saying that the problem is not the fans outside of Manchester. The fans in Manchester is the problem. They want quick fix and they're not willing to wait, knowing how City and Liverpool going. I think those fans will eventually get it, Frano. I think they will get it.
I don't even think that's true. All right, listen. I think, as a lot of persons say, it's a structural problem at Manchester United. Look, let me give you a perfect example. Bruno contract expire. I think somebody was talking about it too. Bruno contract must did expire in 2025. What did Manchester United do? Listen, a new coach coming in, you don't know if the man like Bruno or what. You don't know nothing about it. But a new coach coming in, what did Manchester United board do? Not only extend him contract, but give him double the amount of money. Like those little changes, like those little things need to come out of the team. Lindelof. If Lindelof still at the club when Ten Hag, then Ten Hag out. Lindelof have to go. He have to take away the captaincy from Maguire. Man like Wan-Bissaka got to go. Telles got to go. Dallo got to go. And I know they say they're going to bring in around 10, 11 new players. But right now, I think we need probably 16, 17 new players. No, no, for real, man. For real, man. We need a lot of new players in the team, man, because, this team is just not good enough. 9-0 versus Liverpool over 2 legs. I know Liverpool is good, but not that good.
All right. Here's Christopher, who's a United fan, saying that tired of chatting about Ralph right now because he not drop Maguire. Well, Maguire is out of the game tomorrow. I know that for a fact, and we'll get there in a minute. Here's Kevin Bernard saying that some of these players going to shine when them leave United like Lingard. I am putting money on Rashford to give great performances after leaving. All right, so Kevin, you're what? A lot of people want him to leave, and I wouldn't mind him leaving, but I know that he's going to stay and he's going to flourish on that now. As I pointed out to people before, that this man has revived the career of a lot of people that failed in EPL. I mean, Sebastian Aller, Dusan Tadic. I mean, Tadic never really failed to an extent, but he revived his career. David Klassen, that guy failed in EPL. He revived his career.
No, don't
Dale
even
Blink
worry, don't,
and all those
don't
guys.
worry about what him name there as well, Mr. Team Viewer. He's gonna
Yeah, man,
revive
team
him career for sure.
facts.
Because he
But
will be up in the side.
yes, Peter Paul saying that, to be honest, we need at least 17 new players. So that's what I'm yes, that I'm saying, that United is the first big club who will have to sign a captain.
Brother, we know say we United fans are frustrated, and of course, I can agree with Kim's and that there's a lot of chops and changes to be made, but the realistic outcome is that don't expect all of that to be done this coming summer. It's going to be a process. So I
Yeah,
think United fans on a whole just need to lower them expectations a bit, and we'll see. But there'll definitely be a clear out. That much I can tell you.
facts. As I mentioned earlier, for the people on Facebook, jump over to YouTube, man. Ensure that you guys like the video, leave a like, man, and keep on sharing it so other people can jump on the stream as well. So, as you can see, we're joined by this guy that decided that he's going to put on a jammer and DP and all of that, talking about Demo. Welcome, bro. Big up.
Big up, guys. Big up, everybody in the comment section. Listen, like I am enjoying this struggling of boss. Like Manchester United fans just spoil, them used to the success and them want it quick and fast. I mean, you guys got Jose Mourinho who delivered a trophy for you, but give him no flowers. You
Man,
know,
what kind of trophy that about?
no, but
Two trophy.
that's what me talk about privilege and like boss in the midst of a turmoil is supposed to be glad that he got the trophy and
I'm
stuff
not.
and it just continues to get worse and worse and worse. Listen, only finish second we do know and him not finish outside of the top four, but Uno just too privileged. Listen, we have to go through all of this as Liverpool fans, we go through Roy Hodgson when we have Sanchez here play left back and all of these things. I know what it's like. I know what it's like, brother. You just have to be patient. And I don't know if it's going to happen with this Ten Hag guy when he comes in, because everybody thought that Ralph was going to come and fix things and everything was going to change and how him are the grandfather for Klopp and Tuchel and all of these things. But now it look like a Wreck-It Ralph. So listen to me. You just need to have patience with the guy who is coming in. That's it.
And you blame it on your West Indies team. From Ralph coming to the Caribbean, that man cannot win a game.
Boss, when you need to be patient, brother. When you use the success, but football for me is about cycles, and I just want the time now to go through the cycle. You know what I mean?
All
That's
right.
true.
I see
I
Owen
can
Dilworth
agree
saying
with that.
Manchester United have 21 more years to go. That will never happen.
Who says so?
Owen Dilworth in the comment section say 21
Nah,
years.
man, you must be mad.
But
You see what I mean? Privilege.
Dima, you made a valiant point still, because at the end of the day, I always said it to some fans that, and Kim's always say it, it's a trophy. Trophy is the icing on the cake, But it's when you talk about overall structure and getting somewhere, you have to see that in place. And if those things aren't evident, you know that you're bound to fail. And I, for one, is going to give Ten Hag the chance to do whatever I want to do and get his team in place. That's why I want him to finish outside of Champions League, because you know that if he finishes in Champions League spot, United right now, they're going to put pressure on him to play well in Champions League. So I want him to create his own team that whenever he goes to Champions League, he can make a good run in the competition by himself with his team.
Yeah, and again, it's striking the balance because I mean, you guys spend a lot of money, and I guess they're expecting a certain level of accomplishments at the club as well. But it's about striking the balance, know where you are as a club, and know say thing are gonna take time. I know, like
Facts.
But
a Chelsea, we just go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
but I think, yeah, as you know, Demon raised a great point because listen, and when it come on to the money spending, I think those are misplaced finances. Because the money that United spend, I don't think it enhances the squad at all. You know, the money that they spend on
Pressure was
Maguire, obviously overpay for Maguire. I think they overpay for Wan-Bissaka as well. Obviously, paid way too much money for Pogba based on, you know, I mean, hindsight is 2020. I'm a love Pogba, but the production that he gave Manchester United not enough for the price tag. You know, then come again, pay a whole heap of money for Cristiano Ronaldo. So Manchester United have one of the highest wage bill. So when you look at the wage bill that's there and the accomplishment, you know, that's what everybody is looking at and say, you can't spend so much money and you're not achieve nothing. You have fight for top four, you have fight for Europa. You know, when you're supposed to be up, you know, in the elites versus the Manchester Cities versus the Liverpool. But again, you know what Demo says is absolutely correct. As fans, I think Manchester United fans are absolutely spoiled because
facts.
when Ole did that finish second, me here, him now win the trophy. Oh, him now did this. Oh, it's like they always have to find a reason to fire somebody. Oh, get him out because of this. Oh, get him out because of that. And never give somebody the full opportunity. And then so now with Ten Hag, I just hope the fans them can just relax and just know say you are gonna fail sometime. You can't be successful every single time. You are going to fail. And we have to be understanding, we have to understand failure, and we have to know say we have to fail in order to rise again. It's okay.
All right, and we're going to get into the games, but final thing on this, I'm happy that with what Tenor came out and said, he said that with him, he's going to stick by his philosophy, he's going to stick by his vision, and if a player don't fit into it, he's going to tell them point blank. That is what I like about him. So I hope that he keeps his word and don't pull off a Holly because Holly promised us so much things when he came in and he never fulfilled them. So that's that. Let's get into the games on the weekend now. So we'll talk about top four. Arsenal will take on Man United tomorrow morning, and that's it. Can I get a little feedback? All right, so Arsenal will take on Man United tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Jamaica time. And as you know, Arsenal are currently in fifth position and 57 points, same as Tottenham, but you know that Tottenham have a superior goal difference. Man United are in sixth position and 54, and they have an awful goal difference of 4. So look at this game now, Kims.
Mhm.
How are you feeling about it, and what sort of prediction do you have in mind? What you have to say about it?
Uh, I think this game is there for the taking for both teams. Obviously, you know, I think Arsenal played a very emotional game, tough game against Chelsea. Really a must-win game. Because they had lost 3 in a row. If they had lost 4 in a row, it would have been major problems for them. And, you know, they managed to pull out the 3-2 victory. Um, I'm not sure if Arsenal can bounce back really quickly, but again, this is Manchester United we're talking about. And you know, if anybody can bounce back and Manchester United, they can bounce back again. But you know, I'm looking at Mr. Press Conference very unhappy, you know, with the performance against Liverpool. Very unhappy with the squad. You know, I see Bruno come out and him say, "Hey, Liverpool fighting to win the league. We not fight for nothing." You know, and all those things that he's saying. So I think it's going to be a Manchester United victory. I think it's going to be a high scoring game. I wouldn't be surprised 4-3, 4-2, but similar to Chelsea and Arsenal because guess what? Manchester United can't defend at all. So there's going to be goals in the game. They probably have to play open, like how they played against Norwich. But I'm going with a Manchester United. I'm going with a 4-3 Manchester United victory.
Wow. Going to go to the Statsman now. So Statsman, go ahead and give us your prediction.
Um, on the one hand, I'm happy that Arsenal defeated Chelsea because I couldn't really take them losing 4 games in a row and then coming to United. You know, the law of averages will probably prevent them from losing 5 in a row. So probably that would make me much more confident in selecting a United win. However, you know how United tend to falter when it comes to early fixtures. It's like they're not morning persons at all. And Arsenal right now are playing the better brand of football. Arsenal seem to have much more motivation into want to finishing in the Champions League places. United, for the longest while, just seemed like they just give up. And I think Ralph's press conference just, I mean, it just put the cherry on top on what is really the mood in and around the dressing room right now. It's like a lot of players just know say, hey, we just want to get to the summer because we know probably half a week on anyway. So I mean, let's just come out there, get a weekly paycheck, put in probably score a 1 and 2 goal and go about to business. So honestly, but I'm actually agreeing with Kems and leading towards a United victory, mainly because once Ronaldo on the pitch, anything is possible, and that man just have some voodoo over Arsenal that I cannot explain. So I wouldn't go 4-3 though. I'd probably say more 2-1 in United's favor.
All right, Deem, I know that you're not a man that has a lot to say about these two teams, so just give me a scoreline.
No. I mean, I just want to say that. I mean, with Ronaldo coming back, I know Manchester United look broken against Liverpool, but Liverpool can do that to a lot of teams. I'm actually going for a draw in this game. The win for Arsenal with Eddie Nketiah scoring 2 goals. That man is a false striker, not a false nine, but a false striker. And if that man can score 2 goals against you, you're in the mud. I don't expect the same thing to happen again, but I'm going for a 2-2 draw in the game.
And I see a particular man comment in the comment section, and he commented this. This right here, this is the only joker that I know. Bones, so I can tell that much. You're the only joker that I know.
Big joker.
I do the show every night. So people, he's in the comment section, so you can go in there and go beat him. But next game that all right. So Pepe is saying that so it's GG and over 2.5 games. What you say about that? All right, so yes, Pepe Paul. They're going
United for win, boss. United for win and fire.
GG and over 2.5 they are
Give him the safer bet, man. Goals in a game, man.
Yeah. Now we're going to look at the next game. I'm going to start with you, Jason. So it's Man City getting a half place and basically a relegated Watford. And you know that Demon and I had a show the other day and we talked about it that it's a Man City, they're going to treat all these remaining games like finals. So they have a hapless Watford tomorrow at Etihad. How you see this one finishing?
Well, probably only half a pattern can probably go in Roy Hudson's favor, as he has played 4 times at Etihad and he has taken points off a City twice. But both times with Crystal Palace. I know Crystal Palace tend to have a little voodoo over City, but I mean, like, come on, this. I think it was a couple of seasons ago. I think it was an FA Cup final when I just witnessed City just tear Watford apart. I think the game ended must be 8-6 or 8-0 in City favor. So I mean, I don't know what more motivation Watford has really to get her. And City has only lost once in the last 22 games. So you can't only really see this going one way. So I say a comfortable 3-0 victory in City favor.
All right, so Tyrese, I agree with you, but as a 2 Liverpool man just comment. So first, Owen said 6-0 City. As a friend of comment and friend says 6-0 to City.
Yep.
Demo, what say you?
Listen, people in the comment section just put any random number because this is any amount for City 0 to Watford. They're going to get slapped. I don't expect. I heard Pep come out in an interview and said that if they drop any points, Liverpool are going to win the league. You may expect Liverpool to win all their remaining matches. I don't know how true that is, but any amount for City and 0 to Watford. I'm just going to go 5-0.
All right, so there's a lot of comments. So I can't read all of them, so I'll just keep on putting them on the screen. So, Kems, for this one, what sort of prediction are you going with? I know that you expect Watford to get slapped up, because you said that Watford made a mistake hiring this old fella. So, how is it going?
Listen, surprisingly, I'm going with a 2-0 victory. And this is why. I realize it look like Liverpool pay off these other teams. Because every team now will come, they're defending against City. Like, like when a team a play and them say, oh, if City win this game, them win the title. So nobody no want to try to win against them. So everybody are defending and trying to move on to the next round. But like I watched the Brighton game the other day. I mean I say, what is Brighton doing? Like what Brighton are do? Like they're literally defending for the whole game. When them get the ball run, just kick out the ball and City get back the ball and attack again. So I think that is what Watford is going to do. They're going to come, they're going to sit back for the whole 90 minutes, and I think City going to find it hard to break them down. So all that 6-0, 7-0, 12-0, 2-0. City going to find it hard. But surprisingly, when the teams play against Liverpool, they're not defending like that. They might go and I play attack and I try this and I try that. But against City, everybody sitting back with it. I don't know what's going on.
And Terry's agreed with because here's Terry saying that Watford with a 6-4-0 formation tomorrow. So that's 6 defenders and 4 in midfield.
You won't stop City.
So Nemo, here's Michelle saying that Man City dropping points in a shocker.
Yeah.
Hope
That's
like
not no, Michelle, that's not happening. Not against Watford. That Watford did.
Jaja. So we'll just move on to the next game, and I'm going to start with you, Kims, because it involves your team, and I don't know when last you guys scratch your head with a winning us. So you have Leicester tomorrow at Leicester home. I know that Leicester is a gimme side. These teams don't really have much playing for. So what you say about this one?
Leicester is a waste of time, but what I really love about it, I think Aston Villa haven't played in about 2 weeks now, and Leicester played 2 games within that same span. Not 2 weeks, but I think about a week, week and a half, about 10 days. and Leicester played 2 games. They play against Everton, which them draw, and they play against another team. I think them did lose the game. I remember. I think they played against Tottenham, one of them team. I don't remember who they played.
Yeah, man, they got walloped back to back in a couple of games, man.
So listen to me. I think Aston Villa going to come out. I think Stephen G drilling it into these guys that hey, we need to finish the season strong. Obviously, a lot of these players won't be there next season, Leon Bailey included. But because Steven Gerrard is already saying that hey, when the transfer window open, there's going to be a lot of players coming in to fit his style, etc., etc. So I'm looking at a 2-1 Aston Villa win because we know if we know anything about Leicester, they're going to give you chances to win the game. You know, you just have to go there and take them. So I'm going 2-1 Aston Villa.
All right, so I'm looking back at it. You guys are on a 4-match losing streak because from your beat Aston Villa, not Aston Villa, I mean from your beat Leeds 3-0, you have lost 2-1 to West Ham, 1-0 to Arsenal, 2-1 to Wolves, and last time out you got a wall up by Tottenham 4-0. Well, not really wall up because you guys did outplay them. It's just that they took their chances. But Demo, you think Stevie G can get them back on track against a man that I know you dislike?
Oh, well, not only me, Steven Gerrard dislikes him as well. And I hope that he slaps him up when I left out the man out a Real Madrid game. Anyway, I think Real Madrid, and sorry for the background noise here. I think that Aston Villa will get the better of Leicester City. They dropped points against Everton the other day in the last minute. Like it's just they're not really playing for anything in the league. So I think Aston Villa will come away, and I'm going with Kems 2-1 as well.
All right, so Jason, what prediction I have for this one?
Leicester and Villa. I think Villa are in a position now, probably similar to United, where they're just trying to probably get the team to the summer and make Gerrard just do more of a work. Put the squad in his more of his image, more than what he's seeing now. It's not lost on me, probably not a lot of people, that Villa have now lost 4 games in a row. But as Dimo well pointed out, that Leicester have really nothing to play for in the league. They're putting all their focus in the Conference League right now, where that I come from behind victory against PSV. So, I mean, I've been more inclined to lean towards a draw. But if I had to pick someone to win, I would say 2-1 in favor of Leicester.
All right, quickly give me a scoreline for the City game.
I did give that before, man. 3-0.
Oh yeah, seems like my brain is sleeping. But next game is Norwich against Newcastle, and boy, the bettors supposed to love this game. You know why? When I look at the betting sheet, I see Newcastle selling for $2.15 to beat Norwich City. They're supposed to be every bettor's dream because Norwich, they are basically down to championship. I don't know why they're trying to give themselves trouble. But Demo, when I look at this one, Newcastle have been playing some good football, and earlier on today I saw that Joe Linton is way up there statistically with Rice in terms of tackles made and all of that this season.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I have to say about this one.
I told you, boss. Eddie Howe has transformed that man, change of position, and he's doing wonders in the midfield for Newcastle. Um, I don't know what them odds they mean, but it seems like say the betters now expect Newcastle beat Norwich, right? That's what the odds mean. Where I say, yeah,
Yep.
well, that really no make no sense. Newcastle's are clear favorites. With the real Bruno in spanking form, I expect him to pull the strings there as well. Saint Max obviously to come up on the score sheet. He hasn't scored for a minute. But I'm expecting him to dominate in this game versus Norwich. I'm going to go 3-1 Newcastle.
All right, so give me a second. Let me bring it up on the screen quickly so the fellas can see what I'm talking about. All right, boom. Are you guys seeing it clearly enough? You guys are seeing it, right?
It's fine, but it can work.
All right, let me just zoom it up a bit. All right, so here it is. As a matter of fact, I was absolutely incorrect. You see it now clearly? Look at that. Norwich is getting $3.40 to win, while Newcastle is getting $2.25 to actually win this game.
Yeah, you have to, yeah, like me say, you have to break that down for me now. Who not alone understand that.
All right, so Kim, you're seeing it clear now, right? Jason,
Yeah, man, I see.
Yeah, man.
this is it right here. And as you can see up here as well, Arsenal is getting $2.10, while United is getting $3.50 to win tomorrow.
So United.
Wow.
So imagine if you buy $3.50 United and $2.25 Newcastle, put all of 10 grand on that. Yeah, beard. Pepe Paul.
All right, so hold on. Let's say you buy both those games, right, Kims?
Huh?
I'm just going to show them, so let me do it quickly.
Newcastle to win.
All right, are you seeing it?
United to win. Yeah, man, I see it, man.
You see, if you put a 10 grand on it, this is what you would win.
What at 78,000?
Yes, sir.
Jesus Christ, Pepe Paul. Your man loves you. Do the right thing, Pepe.
Yeah. Yo, live on. But like the innovation there to the show, a big move that show the people.
Yeah, man, we're going to do it, man.
Yes, man. Show them what's going on, man.
So now,
Scratch your hand, nigga, and win, bro.
what's it, Jason? What you see for this game?
Yeah, all right. I'm going to probably give a reason as to probably why the odds for Newcastle victory are probably not as far fetched as it probably seem. On Newcastle have won 9 of their last 13 games. Of course, that's wonderful form to take them out of the relegation battle. However, 7 out of those 9 victories have been by close 1-goal scorelines. They have been very dramatic. They have been hard-fought victories and all of that. And even though Norwich have really been up and down since Dean Smith took them over, they've kind of been a bit more difficult to beat. But with that being said, I don't think you can miss with those Newcastle odds tomorrow. That is something that people need to jump on. So I would put my money on a Newcastle victory. Give it another 2-1 scoreline.
Jason,
All
you
right.
think I watch the Man U game versus Norwich?
Yeah. They work off things like those in a demo.
They do.
They do, actually.
Okay.
Them say Norwich scored 2 against quote-unquote big bad United. They must say, what? Close game between them and Newcastle.
So it's a backside.
So,
They can do against Newcastle.
So, Kim, what sort of prediction you have for this one?
Listen, man. Norwich not good, brother. I'm not even now waste the people time listening to me talk about Norwich. Norwich not good. Newcastle, I give them about 3 piece.
Wow.
So, yes, man, about 3 piece them I get. Norwich, listen, the only reason why Norwich looks so good against United is because Newcastle are United. Like everybody look good against him. Watford give the man them 4.
Hmm?
Like, come on. So listen, I'm going with a Newcastle 3-0. The overrated St. Max probably come and probably do something next game. And the Bruno guy and one name Willock. This all right. This is like when you have class party at school and you get to wear your jeans and you're happy. You come out to your uniform. You're happy. This is the class party for Newcastle. Everybody wants a piece of the cake. Everybody wants to score. Everybody wants to something. So 3-0, 4-0, that around that area.
And
My
guess what?
Newcastle man.
We just pointed out a while ago in the games. We said that if you put a 10 grand, they get 78 for United and Newcastle. We know. Check me out right here. You see,
Yeah.
if you actually bet both teams, like let me zoom it in a bit. Come on, move to the. Wanted to move across to the next side. All right, so you see, if you bet both teams to win and over 1.5
Yep.
for that same $10,000, you'll get a
Yep.
payout of 104 grand.
Wow,
Watch it.
that's a
Watch
lot of
it.
money.
Watch it. 104,000. Who want go back
Easily.
road, go back road. Who want go New Kingston, go New Kingston. On the full of vibes. Listen, man. Hey.
See it? So, I mean, there's some good odds on tomorrow, man. So, ensure that you guys are there, man, to ensure that you eat a piece of the food. We know that,
Absolutely.
guess what? Easter just open, spend off all the money on bun and cheese, earn back that money now, man. Summer is coming up. I know that you guys want to be in all your shirtless and all those topless and all of that, and girls in their bikinis. So, save up for that, man. But next game that we're going to look at is the final game tomorrow, which will be Brentford against Tottenham. Tottenham, we know that they're a yo-yo team. When they lose, they tend to win the following game. So they lost last time out without a goal. So now we'll look at this one. Jason, I'm going to start with you this time. I think Tottenham will get the better of Brentford.
Betting people go for the draw. Go for the draw at halftime. 5 of Brentford last 6 home games. It has gone in 0-0. And of course, Tottenham confidence. I got to take a little hit over there. What you would probably consider devastating loss to Brighton. Brighton them first winning a God knows how long. Brentford are a good team. They have been revitalized ever since Ericsson has made his appearances. Ivan Toney has started to get amongst the goals. Brian Mbuemo is doing more to add to Brentford's attack. So overall, Brentford are in a good position. Can Tottenham be caught out 2 times in a row like they did against Brentford? Brighton, sorry. I don't think so. I think it will be a tough game. I think it will be a good game, but I expect Tottenham to come out on top. So I would go for a 1-0 victory for Spurs.
Yo, we need for petition for you
Lions.
come off. We need for petition for you come off of the show, brother, with your full foot.
Remember me 0-0.
1-0.
Remember me, hey, I which prediction for this say 0-0
Yeah,
against
0-0
Bill that
when
nah
yeah, because either Marpe kick with the penalty with him mug singing. Listen, hey, all right, for those persons, so Pepe Paul, if you don't want to buy United, see another game if you buy. This game easy cheesy. Brentford no good, brother. Listen, Tottenham has been playing great football until the little blip in the road the other day against Brighton. But they've been exceptional. The front three has been great. I'm going with a 2-0 victory for Tottenham. I'm buying Tottenham and over 1.5. If you can't trust United, all right, no problem. Tottenham over 1.5 and then Newcastle over 1.5. You still win a bag of money. Probably not 104,000, but probably 90,000.
We're going
Still
to
good.
get them, man. We're going to give them the figure, man. But
Yeah,
Emo,
yeah.
what sort of score are you playing for this now? What do you think about this game, Emo?
So for me, I actually agree with Jason. I think that will be a tough game. Um, like Brentford completely revitalized with Christian Eriksen in the team, and the thing is though Tottenham is really pushing for that top 4 spot, and I think they have Arsenal next. I'm not sure if for them have Arsenal next, but they have Arsenal pretty soon, and they would want to have that win under the belt before they play against Arsenal, who are competing with them for the top 4. So I think that they'll just do enough to get over the line. I'm going to go 2-1 to Tottenham.
All right, so you're going 2-1 Tottenham. So Kim's is still indeed correct because it's saying that 2-1
Mm-hmm.
over 1.5. So let me bring it up on the screen. If you guys go ahead with what Kim's gave you, no, that's the payout. If you put a 10 grand on those two games for Newcastle to win at 1.5 and Tottenham to win at 1.5, you'll win a good 54 grand. Still good food that.
Ah,
Good food in a pocket. So guys, don't miss out on this. Don't miss out on these big offerings over the weekend, man. But now we're going to switch across to the games that will take place on Sunday. And at the end, after we finish doing all the predictions, I want you guys to give me your best 5 bets so I can put it on a ticket and show these guys what they can win. So Sunday now, first game will be Burnley against Wolves. Burnley got a very good victory last time out against Southampton. And as I said,
sir.
Southampton is one of those teams that, yeah, so when they reach this stage of the season, they're going to be on vacation. That is Southampton over the years. That's proven over and over and over. Burnley, good win. They're now just a point behind Everton. And guess
Yes,
what's
sir.
the good thing for them in this situation? The good thing is that they're a point behind. They play before Everton. Everton is going to play against Liverpool. So if Burnley win this game, Burnley will go ahead
Yep.
of Everton. Points on the board, that is pressure. Now, Demo, how you see this one going?
Well, listen, Burnley have it all to do. I put my neck on the block for Burnley, saying that they won't get relegated. And Agent Rafa did the Lord's work when he brought Neverton all the way down there and him leave. And it seems to me that Burnley will put out all they can to win this game because they know that I know we're going to get to Liverpool Everton, but they know pretty much that Liverpool are going to beat them. So they have everything to play for. It's a tough game, but I really expect Burnley to do what they have to do, and it's going to be a hard fought 1-0 victory from a Weghorst goal. 1-0 to Burnley.
All right. And big up to everybody that has just joined the stream. Big up to all of you guys in the comment section. I see Diamond in the comment section, Adrian Nicholson, Michelle as was here all along, and Pepe and the rest of the crew. So, Jason, when you look at this one now, a lot of people are saying that Burnley need the win. But here's Jermaine Watson saying that he expects a 1-1 draw. Michelle is going with a Wolves win, while Terrace is also going with a Wolves victory. What say you now, bro?
For me, it's really weird because Wolves have not played for the last 15 days. Because their game with Chelsea was postponed, while Burnley, their game with Wolves will be their 16, 20 days. So you can probably see where the wear and tear might come in, and Wolves might be fresh. Of course, Wolves might lack match rhythm, but at the very least, the freshness will be there. Um, I mean, in reality, I think Wolves might just have a little bit too much for Burnley. Burnley know that only wins will do them good. No draws really not helping at this point in their bid for survival. So they really need wins. And you would expect that with Burnley trying to go for the win and be more open, that may play into Wolves' hands in getting a result. And um, even though Wolves kind of have like a low scoring expectancy, their last 5 wins for Wolves have really landed the overs market. So better. So I would say Wolves 2 and Burnley 1.
Wow.
Where is the game playing?
Burnley.
At
Turf
Burnley, yeah,
more.
man. Definitely Turf more. They're going to win 1-0.
It's a big coach bend me at them, Demo.
No, man. Trust me. Don't listen to Jason, guys. Burnley definitely going to win this game.
All right. And Jason, I'm going to go with you now because now we're going to look at Chelsea against West Ham. Chelsea lost last time out to Arsenal, while West Ham they drew 1-1 with what was it again that they drew with last weekend, man? Currently forgetting right now, but West Ham drew the last game. No, when I look at this one, Jason, let's see it going.
Um, yeah, you made the valid point that West Ham beat Chelsea last time out. Chelsea have lost like 3 successive home games
All right, quickly,
in
it
our
was Burnley. It was
competition.
Burnley that West Ham drew against.
Or Burnley, okay. All right, so Chelsea have lost 3 successive home games. If they happen to lose again, it will be their first time doing that since about 1978. Um, Antonio was rested. I know I brought in a stat a couple shows ago about how well West Ham does when Antonio is rested. And that continues to be true, that when Antonio is rested for a period of 7 days or more, West Ham have won 18 out of 23 games. So, I
Game
mean,
blind on
Chelsea's
putting things there.
Chelsea's a bit wounded. West Ham will be licking them chops, trying to keep themselves in and around Champions League qualification. But we know David Moyes is focusing on Europa. So overall, I would give the slight edge to Chelsea, and I would say 2-1 in Thomas Tuchel's favor.
All right, Dima, what say you?
Yeah, the pressures of Europe, for West Ham, I think that's the main focus. I think, like you said, the woundedness of Chelsea will probably play into the hands of the Chelsea team, and they'll try to push for a win. Um, People are saying Timo Werner is coming to the party. I said that he's coming to clean up because the party basically done. Um, Lukaku obviously seems to be out of favor more and more. Whenever he gets a chance, he doesn't do that well.
Big
But
difference.
but yeah, I'm going for a 2-0 victory to Chelsea.
And Jeremy Watson agrees with you. And Owen is saying that he expects Chelsea to win by 3 goals to 2. Now, Kems, what sort of scoreline do you see in this one with Chelsea losing their last game out and West Ham drawing their last one?
Overrated rice and peas. I'm going for a one all draw for this game. Chelsea no good. None of them good. So 1 all draw.
All
One all
right.
draw for
Hey,
this game.
hey, Kim's I got frightened when Rice stepped through Watch for door and I got frightened.
Bro, stop the wilding, fam. Stop the wilding.
um,
Hey, which game we miss? Which game we miss?
I'll get back there, man.
Burnley, oh,
Yes, Michelle saying that that's what the man manager coaches do, Adrian. Blame everything and anything in order to protect their players because Adrian was talking about Tuchel following Klopp and blaming the pitch for the loss against Arsenal. Kems, Burnley Wolves. Why you for that one?
Oh, obviously. Big win, Burnley. Come on, Burnley. Give me another big win. Burnley should have Burnley Burnley should have easily won that game. But them draw 1 all when Corney, missed that penalty. I think it was against same West Ham, wasn't it? Yeah. They're supposed to easily win that game. Go up 2-0 at halftime. Good night, West Ham. And then they make West Ham come back and score on 1 all. So I think that Burnley right now they start going with a little thing, on the offensive end. Start playing a little bit better and I score some goals right now. So I'm going with a 2-1, 2-1 Burnley victory. 2-1.
All right. Next game that we're going to look at is Brighton against Southampton. I'm going to start with you, Jason. So go ahead.
who's Southampton when I get?
Brighton at Brighton at home.
Oh Lord. No wonder me forget if it walk like a draw, look like a draw, smell like a draw, it's gonna be a draw. 1-1 Brighton and Southampton.
Wow. Dima, what do you have for it?
I agree. I'm actually agreeing. The same scoreline as well. 1-1. Southampton again, one of those teams who are not playing for anything right now. Yeah, I'm going 1-1.
Yo, $3.40 for the draw, Let me see the perk score. So you guys said,
Stop
all
it. Yo, I saw money also play this weekend. No
right.
man, we need to take it
So
in,
you
man.
guys said 1 all. So the 1 all is selling for $6.
Don't give her the money. Don't give her the money. Brighton winning this game. Don't bet on any. Don't bet on any draw. Pepe Paul don't listen to these guys. They want you to go broke. Listen, Brighton is winning this game. Southampton only have strength for Arsenal in these times. So I'm going with I think Brighton is going to dominate this game. Um I'm going with Brighton on like score. So I'm going with a 2-0. 2-0 for Brighton. How much them I give Brighton for win?
All right, so let me bring it up quickly on the screen.
Yeah, tell me how much them I give Brighton for win because
Nice
this is
odds, man.
interesting.
$2.20.
Oh gosh, man. Another
There it
soup.
is.
Listen, we can be a millionaire this weekend, Burnley, all of them teams, huh? Yeah, man, I'm gonna put some money on it, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
man.
put
As I
some
said,
money
as
on
I
it.
said, when we finish with the prediction, we're just going to go through and give our 5 best bets to the peoples, and then I'm going to put in a figure to show them how much money they can make over the weekend if they actually follow through. I agree with Pepe Paul. I've tried it before and it has worked, but it's something that I'm really afraid of. I prefer go for a double chance. You're saying that I'm afraid for bet on a draw.
Yep. You better not draw and then on the last minute. A team
Bro,
have cut. Nothing
bro.
happen, man.
Imagine if I that alone I will wait on the
Yep.
ticket.
Yep.
Them time they kill him, man. But Timo, over to you now. Your Liverpool team takes on a team that you really want to get relegated, but you want to get relegated. However, your coach doesn't want the same. The coach says that Merseyside won't be the same if Everton gets relegated. So Dimo, take it away.
What? Listen, I don't know why Jurgen Klopp says some things to be the nice guy. It doesn't make sense. To me, Everton not relevant anyway. The only two good teams on Merseyside is Liverpool FC and Liverpool under 23s. I've been saying this. Everton are relevant when it comes to Liverpool right now. So for me, this is going to be a very easy game. I know people are saying it's a derby and Everton are going to fight because they're in relegation. The facts are Liverpool are way ahead of where Everton are right now. They're the better team. They're flying and they're competing for a quad. And like I say, until it's impossible, it's still possible. We're still going for the quad. All right. So I expect rotation. But the thing is, with the squad depth that we have right now, Jurgen Klopp can just dip in him hot and pick out any three forward we want to use to play against Everton. For me, I won't be surprised if Divock Origi starts this game. Man say 7-0. I wouldn't be surprised if Origi starts this game because he loves a goal against Everton. But like I say, Klopp can just pick from a hat. I think that Anthony Gordon is the shining light for Everton right now and the only player who can hold up him head in this season. I know Richarlison gets in a couple goals, but the fact that this game is at Anfield, I'm expecting nothing more than 3-4 nil for Liverpool. And the fact that these guys try to end Thiago's career, Pickford is the one who got Van Dijk out for a very long time. The guys have blood in them eyes and they definitely want to handle business. So I'm going 4-0 to Liverpool in this game.
All right, Jason.
In reality, probably the only interesting thing about that game on Sunday maybe the touchline rivalry between Lampard and Klopp. Cause you know they must some prior bad blood from Lampard
Go
Chelsea
again?
days
Okay.
as as manager. But I mean Everton have only won one game in the last 22 against Liverpool, 4 in the last 44. And they haven't won any of the last 13 successive away games. This can only go one way. Liverpool 4-0.
But
Okay.
these guys lost to a Curtis Jones led Liverpool team, you know. He was the captain and when Carlo Ancelotti have those like the man him just can't beat. But yeah, right.
All right. Boys, what sort of prediction you have?
Listen, what would be absolutely anticlimactic if Everton was supposed to just take some points from Liverpool and this to make them win the title, or this to make them feel like say them can win the title. Listen, I'm going on a limb here.
Yeah, I remember this limb to for Manu.
Levan, get ready for type in the ads. Type in the ads, brother. Type it in.
I'm going
Come
on
on,
a
man,
limb
listen,
here.
man.
Listen, Everton is really, really, really desperate. Really desperate. They know that Burnley is right on their heels. Lampard hearing the sack noise. What would sweet Everton fans more than staying up and beating Liverpool to stay up in league. Like, what a sweet more. But listen, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm I'm
All
picking
that build up.
I am picking a 1-1 draw for this game.
Wow.
I'm picking a 1-1 draw. I just feel it so like last time when I say Man U and Liverpool a draw, that was just me just messing around. This I'm very serious. I no, I'm serious. Hey, me gonna put a money on it too. Me gonna put a
Yo,
little $50 on it and just say yo, we can lose a $50 because I believe that Everton in their hearts, in their mind, in their soul, in a Frank Lampard, even though him can't coach and him no good. I believe he has a thing where the players them actually want to play for him. When the players have pride, they want to stay up. And I'm looking at it and I'm saying, what a better sweet time than to just take off 2 points off of Liverpool and send City away with the title. 1-1 draw, Everton. When I go come Monday and I go praise me and I go say, look at that. Big time prediction, Kings.
And guess what? You said you'd bet $50, right? So let me just put a 5 grand on it. Take a
See,
good look, guys. Take a good look. That's
Wow.
what 5 grand gets you.
I saw them take on the money. Bear in mind, guys, these are the same desperate Everton who just played against Leicester City and struggled to get a draw in the 90th minutes, and they were desperate at that time. So I don't know if the desperation change come into Anfield, but guys, don't give away no five. What at $5,000, please?
Yeah, man, if you put a 5 grand on it in a boss, man, 70 pack that in a. And if you decide, say, yeah, man, nah, but that be too greedy, and just say, all right, let me just put a little 5 bills, a 7 grand that. So, yeah, you can make money out of it, man. But let me just remove this quickly off the screen and let's move on to what the final game of the match weekend. Yes, sir. That will be played on Monday, which will be Crystal Palace versus Leeds United. Give me your prediction, Jason. All right, Dima, go ahead.
Yeah, so Leeds again, another one of those teams not playing for anything. Crystal Palace the same. Um, these games are very tricky to call when teams aren't playing for anything in the league. I guess maybe for pride, but I'm going to go for a draw in this game as well, a high scoring draw. I'm going 2-2.
All right, and here's Pepe Paulo's asking. Dima really doesn't know about sports betting ads. No, boss. Dima doesn't bet.
But I am clueless. Like they might try explain to me. I mean, me get some of it obviously, but me not really get it like that.
It will take time, man. I never understood anything about it from the get go, but over time, I sat back and actually, I learned it by myself.
Yeah, but me not have no interest to do that. You know it, guys.
But Jason, what's such a score line here for this one?
Um, I mean, I just really want to take a minute to kind of just applaud the work that Vieira is doing. I really thought
Uh,
that he would have come to Palace and kind of bombed, probably similar to his stint at Nice in France. But he has had Palace fighting right throughout the season, and probably, if I had to say, one of my shortlists for manager of the year. In all honesty, but overall, the key to this game probably be who score first, because the lucky number is 14, because Palace are undefeated when them score first. However, they haven't won a game in 14 when they have conceded first. So
that
Leeds coming to the
man.
game. Leeds coming to the game having won 3 of their last 4 games. So I would go for a close Leeds victory 2-1.
So, Jason, what you say? I want to give a minute applause to Vieira for what he has done at Palace, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
I echo that. Great work from
what you
the
said, you echo what he has said, Dimo.
yeah man. Great work from the invincible man.
Yeah, man, you say because of that, you have to just go ahead and give it, You have to give respect where respect is due. Let's just do it. Man, so I mean to just give the man some applause, man. He has done great work over there, man.
Level, that's something.
Yeah, man, don't worry yourself. The sound effects are coming, man. I just want to upload them to the laptop for it to come through. Don't worry yourself. But we're just going to run back through now, guys, and give the people the 5 best bets over the weekend. So I'm going to start with you now, Jason. What are your 5?
Just put the Liverpool.
I would say GG and over 1.5 for United Arsenal.
All right, give all
New
on a second, man. Here, oh, it's a jumpy, a bullfrog.
oh.
Yeah, wait, Levan. So just so me not have to go separately. Whatever Jason said, me just go say if I agree or not.
All right, no problem. So, Jason, I said you're going GG and 1.5 for that
GG
game.
and 1.5, yeah.
Let me see if I find that option. I'm not seeing it, man.
You see GG and over 2.5.
Hold on a second.
And when you say over 2.5, what that mean?
I mean that there's at least 3 goals in the game.
From either team?
It doesn't really matter who, as long as
Or
both
just
teams
3?
score. All right, so here's it, Jason. I finally found it.
Okay.
That's cheap, fam.
How much have it as?
$1.30.
Wow. That's a 1.5 or
No,
2.5.
over 2.5 on both teams to score.
But
$1.30.
Jesus.
Guys, leave out the Man U game. Leave out the Man U game, guys. Liverpool for sure.
Yeah, so probably I would say Liverpool and probably Liverpool and over 3.5.
All right, you agree with that, Demo?
That means say 4 goals are scored.
At least 4 goals in a game,
Yes,
yeah.
man. Easily.
All right, so Liverpool have a 3.5. Nice at $2.15. That's going at $2.15. I'm looking at it now, and Demo, you think that Newcastle can get the better of Norwich?
Yeah, that's a next sure one too. Newcastle over Norwich.
All right, I think that Newcastle might go 1.5.
Oh!
So we're going combination for it. So let me quickly go on to this. Damn, why this thing's taking so long to load, man? All right.
Guys, if you're not watching the playoffs, you need to go and watch that playoff game. Very
What go on
exciting.
now, Demo?
4.4 seconds to go. Atlanta up by a point. Trey Young just get the go ahead bucket. 4.4 seconds to go. Miami has the ball.
All right, so Jason, we went with Newcastle win and over 1.5. Agree?
Yes, sir.
All right, which other games you have in mind? City and what?
I'd say City and over 2.5 against Watford.
All right, let me see.
That
Continue.
sounds sure. That sounds sure too.
$1.30, it's still cheap, but workable.
Leave the Tottenham game.
Me still want to put in my Brighton Southampton draw, you know. I just know so that's gonna be a draw.
I agree with you. I think that's going to be a draw too.
All right, a lot of people are afraid of the draw, so we won't go there. So let's leave it for a minute. But give me some other different tips, man, because there are a lot of games.
I'd probably go under 2.5 for Tottenham and Brentford.
Whoa, that's a bold call, Jason. I'd probably say under 3.5 instead, because it's still
What the
paying.
odds? What the
It's
odds
paying
say?
$1.40 for under 3.5.
Under 2.5 I pay what that say? $2?
$2.10.
Wow. Bull, yes. Well. Probably to just put the little extra money in your pocket and say, all right. All right. I guess I can probably work with the under 3.5. You never know which day Hurricane or Son Heung-min might want to kick it off.
That's what I'm afraid of, Jason, because the thing with it is that remember that they never scored in their last game, so that's the issue, man. And you know that once Tottenham score, Brentford is also going to score. These are 2 goal scoring teams.
Breaking news, guys. Jimmy Bucket missed the winner, and Atlanta Hawks have won the game.
Wonderful.
Wow. So
Boy, the games are tough. So hear what, Jason? We'll just leave EPL alone for a minute because there are a lot of leagues tomorrow again. So we just want give the people at least a 5 games so they can bet on. So we also have Leverkusen who are trying to chase Champions League. They're in 4th spot, taking on Greater Effort who are at the foot of the table. So what do you think about that one, Jason?
that sound like Leverkusen and over 2.5.
You also have Leipzig against Union Berlin. Leipzig are currently in 3rd position. They beat Union Berlin 2-1. I think, if not yesterday, it was the day before. So I look at that one. What do you think about it? Or you
Anytime
leave
goal
it?
score, anytime goal scorer when it comes to Leipzig, I don't need to call the name. I don't need to call the name.
Why would you?
Christopher Nkunku, brother. Anytime goal scorer.
All right. I'm not really going to go there. So we're not giving him a goal scorer. So we're just going to give him straight bet. So you have Bayern against Dortmund, the big game. So Bayern against Borussia Dortmund. So what are you going for in that one?
For that, goals probably seem the safest bet. Goals or a Bayern win. So I would say probably a GG or a over 2.5.
All right, let me check it and see what they're selling. So for GG, it's selling for $1.38, very cheap. Let me
As
see.
expected.
Let me see GG and 2.5 what they're selling it for because I'm so wrap up with this betting. I just want to get it to the people. They don't even, bro. Over 2.5 and both teams to score $1.05. What the hell?
Oh no. Oh no.
Total waste
it's,
of
like,
time, that man.
it's like the bookies know.
But Pepe Paul, if you're a man that is really interested in these betting thing, what I'd suggest to you, Pepe, you have Peterborough playing against Nottingham Forest tomorrow. Nottingham Forest are chasing a spot. Peterborough way down in championship. Nottingham is selling at $62 to win. You could possibly go there. So since it's so hard to come by a lot of games, just go ahead and just let's see if they put $1,000 on this, how much it would be. So the 4 games that we gave them. Let me zoom in on it quickly.
But
You
that's
guys
a
are seeing it,
13.
right? Yeah, you're correct. 13 grand.
For what?
All right, so 13 grand. If you bet on Liverpool win and over 3.5 against Everton, so that's Liverpool win and at least 4 goals in the game. It doesn't mean that Liverpool has to score all 4 goals. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter. If you win 3-1, good. Just want that Liverpool win and there's 4 goals in the game. Newcastle win and over 1.5. City to win and over 2.5 and Leverkusen to win and over 2.5. Those 4 games for $1,000 is paying $13,000.
brother, that can't even buy KFC. How that? I mean,
What
sense.
you talking about?
Oh, what
People
do
in
you
the
want
one that
about?
Kems a giant late, man.
Yeah, I'll go on.
Like it,
your best tips.
best 5 bets, man, so we can give the people something to put in their pockets.
Oh, yeah, man. I did want to make sure somebody there after Jason fix him because I know see some garbage in my
Yeah,
this.
man, man, tell me some must go for the Brighton picks, man, for the draw.
Yeah, I know I'm not doing. You ready? You ready for them?
Long time, man. I got you there, so I
We
just
we
for the
the
screen.
games you see the one who live and just do it with them picks there.
Yeah,
$13,000.
13
Listen,
grand. Come
that
on.
can't buy
All
KFC,
right,
brother.
all right. So here what? Let's put the 10 grand on it then. If you put 10 grand on the ticket, see it then now. Talk to that now.
130,000.
Talk
Sure.
to
No,
that now
no,
for
we're
4 teams.
talking.
So 10
Yo,
grand with the 4 teams, 130.
right now, the Bucks are whoop up the Bulls by 32 points. Yeah, boy,
Wow.
I go on with things, Demo, Grayson Allen.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
me
man,
tell that.
you can't. You're my leading scorer in a game.
The
But
surprise package,
all right,
man.
Kems,
Leading
let's run
scorer.
through your bets.
All right. All right. So my bets now. People, listen. I don't want nothing from you. I just want you to be happy and enjoy yourself with these bets. All right. Are you ready, Levon?
Long time.
All right. So the first one is Tottenham over 1.5.
So Tottenham to win and over 1.5.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Newcastle to win over 1.5.
All right. Have those.
You have those? All
Yeah.
right. No problem. Brighton to win.
Whoa. All right.
What else? Right, just West Ham double chance.
Wow.
Big things we're going for. No money, no want to win. Hour.
That West Ham double chance is selling $2.55.
Yep. And
And final pick.
Burnley, Burnley double chance.
All right, people, you see it on a joke, something 10 grand on those 5 teams. Just look at that. Dimo, you seeing it?
What you say, boss?
Yeah, man, see what at 424?
Correct, sir.
That's a joke.
Watch it. Watch it.
That not gonna happen, brother. When you don't do that.
All right.
So, all
Them,
right,
them
people,
too outlandish. That not safe.
Ken's best 5 picks: Newcastle win and over 1.5, Tottenham win and over 1.5, Brighton to beat Southampton. I think so far those 3 are very much likely. The one that I'm scratching my head about is his 4th pick, in which it's not far fetched, West Ham double chance, and I would go for the Burnley double chance.
Listen, people. When you know broke and hungry, we don't want to hear no complaints because Kems just give you the blueprint how to be almost a $500,000. You hear me telling you? All right.
Yeah, man, Terrence. Anytime you're ready, Terrence, just link up anyone out, man. I'll show you the levels of all the betting thing, go, man. But if you're not prepared for our take, don't start.
Shit.
Do not start. That's my advice to anybody that hasn't started betting. If you can't handle the pressures of life, if you need 1 goal in a game for 90 minutes and you don't get it, if you don't prepare for that, don't go in it. If you don't
Terry's
prepare for a team you have a ticket going on and a team to just hold out the game and they can't hold it out, they concede a 95th minute equalizer or 95th minute winner, prepare for team.
Tyrese, let me tell you something, Tyrese. The last game, last this weekend I just gone, I about to win $3,500. And I can calculate how much that is. I did want happen. I just want Leicester to just win the game. And see they make Everton come draw. And I could even go crazy. I just shit me that just say, yo, I want them things. Because I whole heap of time I win when it's a last minute goal. So, I just saw it go sometime. But you just have to prepare for the hard take and just know say. Just think about it as dating a Jamaican woman. If you can deal with dating a Jamaican woman, you're perfectly fine. You're perfectly fine, boss.
Wow.
Yes, people say that happened to me a lot. Yeah, man, I all the time them think they're rich, man. And here's Owen Green asking, I'm gonna use just bet up, yeah, man. Well, for Jamaicans, we use just bet, we use any bet, whichever one you want to use. But there will be some JPL games over the weekend. Hope to see some good football again. The Jamaica T10 League. Don't remember the exact name of it that they call it, but it has started and it has been going on. And my boy did very well yesterday. He scored some 82 runs, I believe he scored in the T10. So good going there, but this is where I'm just going to call tonight and just get a minute from you guys respectively to talk about any topic that you're talking about. So I'm going to start with you, Jason.
Well, I mean, considering the playoffs is going on now. I think it's a bit refreshing to see how it's being turned out, how it's turning out so far. We've been seeing some good games in this early series, so far. I mean, as much as he's probably not my favorite player, the playoffs kind of feel a little off without LBJ, but that's a topic for another. That's a topic for another day. But overall, I mean, in addition to the playoffs, I'm just happy with the confirmation of Ten Hag as United manager and looking forward to building a very fruitful relationship because really and truly, I mean, if this don't work, then I don't know who else we United fans can turn to after this. So this has to work, man. So I mean, I'm elated at his appointment, and I'll be following Ajax's games for the rest of the season until at least he confirms the title, because I really want him to leave Ajax on a high. So hopefully he can get it done.
They have an easy game
Um,
tomorrow against Neck.
sure, easy 3-0, man. After that is what 3 games remaining, I believe, and him have a how much point cushion to PSV? I think it's 4 or 5. Yeah, so I think if they win, well, when they win tomorrow, they should be that much closer to securing another Eredivisie title. So good luck to him.
Come on, Morgan Subs. So know that you can bet and all that, but you don't want it to be complicated for the betters. Since a
No,
lot of them don't fully understand it.
it's not even. It's not even about being complicated neither. Them bet they are full bet. We not bet pan yellow card. We not bet pan all of them little thing. They are bad bits them something the brother.
All right, Demo, go ahead with a minute.
Yeah, quickly, obviously playoffs is dominating rounds. As you can see, Jamarant doing stuff. Probably had one of the suckiest triple doubles you can ever see. He was horrible, and his team still got it done. Also, watching the T10 tournament at Sabina Park, seeing John Campbell doing the work, make a 87 off about 30 at ball the other day. Jermaine Blackwood doing well, and the IPL, Josh Butler boy, that man is in the form of his life right now, and looking good. So a couple West Indians over there looking to make it through to the next round. Hit my and a couple others. So yeah, man, looking good. Just look out and go out some playoff basketball. I say Phoenix and New Orleans in a tight battle right now. So yeah, man, playoff dominance.
Facts. Kems, go ahead with your minute, bro.
All right. So there will be no debate tomorrow. We will have a regular NBA show. One guy catch COVID, so him can't be there. So we just go have a regular NBA show because we still have a lot to discuss. So we have a regular NBA show tomorrow, 8 p.m. Jamaica time, 9 p.m. 8 p.m. Right? Yeah, 8 p.m. Jamaica time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, remember the Mail Podcast season 2 comes back on Sunday, and we have some very juicy, interesting topic. And I'll just give you guys a little taste. The first topic that we have is that how do we feel about our girlfriend or wife or spouse having a male gynecologist? We want to talk about that because that is a hell no for me. Hell no, no way, not possible. Only woman going around that area. No man going play with no tools around that area. Absolutely not.
Facts.
So just put that out there from early. And we also going to talk about threesomes, the impact of threesomes on your relationship, on your marriage. So we have a lot of things talking about on Sunday. Can't wait. 8 p.m. JA time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And last thing, my Philadelphia 76ers are rolling, rolling, rolling right along. They play against Toronto tomorrow to wrap up the series. See, they're going to play Miami next, and Miami just lose to the Hawks. So the Philly will have extra time to rest. So as Demo and everybody said, basketball is dominating right now. The highest viewership in a decade of the first round. So everybody is tuning to the basketball, and they're giving us a good show.
Yeah, man, straight pool party thing, the man. Pool.
And with that said, Levon, with that said, because of the whole playoff dominance and stuff, obviously, and West Indies not being in action, we're not gonna really have a cricket show for a minute, you know. But when we come back, we're going to be coming back with a big interview. So stay tuned. We just want to get the playoffs out of the way and all of them stuff, and we're gonna have a big. It's not John Campbell, but we're just
All right, so
coming back with a big interview.
Kems, just like
Yo,
what Demo said, there will be no cricket show for a minute. There's a slot on Thursday if you need it.
Thursday, let's see what I'll go on.
There's a slot if you need it.
Hey, remember that blow or Shelly run tomorrow, you know, all the Shelly and Fraser
Velocity,
lovers.
the Velocity meet.
Yeah, she and Sherika Jackson will be running tomorrow. You know, obviously Elaine as the world lead in the 100 meter, but I think it's 200 they will run or something like that.
Yeah.
One of them you can say. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. So this fella never said it when he was talking about the Mills podcast, but guys, ensure that you go over and subscribe to the channel. And we now also have a Facebook page as well. So we won't only stream on YouTube, we will also stream on Facebook because we want to garner in and gather as much subscribers and followers as we possibly can. Season 2 will be way superior to season 1. And if season 1
Absolutely.
was so lit, and I mean, multiple people message me and tell me that how much they missed the show, man, and they really want to see us back on very soon. I told them that, yeah, we'll be back on this week. So this is all right. So just like how we give people a little vibe, and sometimes we might be having a bad day. That is what Mayor's podcast does for them. Sometimes they want to know about these topics. Just as we said, this is a platform that will talk about stuff that people are afraid to get into. And the whole shenanigans of all of these things we'll get into and dive into fully. So, guys, ensure that you check out the Mayor's podcast on Sunday. But before that, as James just mentioned, there'll be an NBA show tomorrow at 8 p.m. Jamaica time, 9 EST. Make sure to tune in. Big up to everybody on the Facebook page. I need you guys to go over to YouTube. That is where I want to see all of you. Um, Big up to Demo, big up to Kims, big up
big
to
up.
Jason, big up to our producer, and big up to you, the viewers, and you, the commenters. I hope that you guys keep on making us great and like the video, comment, subscribe, and share. Please and thank you. Until tomorrow, stay safe, enjoy the rest of your night. I hope that you guys win some money over the weekend.